Week 14 in the NFL season. We back with 4 game picks for the week. Let's go. Let's jump right into it. Starting off with the first game. We got the Miami Dolphins. They head into New Jersey to play the New York Jets. It's a 2.5 point spread. Dolphins are favorite. Normally I would pick this game and it'd be like a super easy game for me to pick, but the only thing that's kind of making me hesitant about my pick is the fact that a warm weather team is traveling all the way up north to go play a cold weather team. Now, I think the Dolphins are a better team than the New York Jets, but I just think that weather aspect is a part of it. I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go with my gut here. I'm going to pick the Dolphins, who are a favorite 2.5 to win against the Jets in Jersey, in New York. The only reason why I think this is a good pick is because I think before in the past, the Dolphins didn't have a running game to lean on, but I think Devon Achane, I think he's going to have a monster game. The Jets, their defense has played kind of inspired in the last like 2-3 weeks just because of the trade, and they want to prove people wrong. But I think this is a game where Achane could probably have close to 150 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, something like that. I think the Jets are a little bit reeling. They got Tyrod Taylor. He did a good job last week, but I just don't see the Jets holding up too well in this particular game, so I'll take the Dolphins to win this game in the Jets Stadium. Going on to game number 2, we got the Los Angeles Rams, who are traveling to Arizona to play the Cardinals. It's an 8.5 point spread. Cardinals are underdogs. They're at home. I think the Rams is going to run away with this game. I think the Cardinals pretty much giving up on the season. Jacoby Brissett is probably playing for a job either on this team or somewhere next year, so he's going to put in a good outing. But I think the Rams is going to win this game pretty easily. It's a divisional game. That's the only thing that keep me kind of the pause on this, but I think the Rams is going to win this game easily. 8.5 point spread. I think the Rams to win this game. Look for Matthew Stafford to bounce back. He had like a kind of a rough game last week. That was the first game he threw some interceptions in a while, about 4 or 5 games. He's still leading the league with 32 touchdown passes. Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, the running game, Kyron Williams, Blake Corum. Defense is going to get after the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals had a good stretch of playing teams kind of tight, but I think this is going to be a part of the season where the Rams just lay their will down on the Cardinals. So look for the Rams to cover that spread, 8.5 points. Third game, we got the Denver Broncos. They head into Las Vegas to play the Raiders. They are favored 7.5 points in Las Vegas. This is another divisional game. This looks like it's going to be another blowout. It's going to be the Broncos covering the spread, 7.5 points in Vegas. The Broncos on the roll. Even if the offense doesn't do really much, the defense is going to keep the Raiders from doing too much on offense. I think Geno Smith, you can't really depend on him at this point, especially when you're going against one of the top 2 pass rushing defenses in the league in the Denver Broncos. They're in a dome, so I think that actually helped the Broncos defense more than to help the Raiders offense. I look for RJ Harvey to have a nice game on the ground. I don't think that the Raiders running defense is pretty stout, so I think that he'll be able to have his way. Bo Nix, he might be able to put up at least 2 touchdown passes. We might see, depending on what the game plan is for Sean Payton. But I think the Broncos cover the spread easily, 7.5 points. Look for the Broncos to win this game and cover. The last game we got is another divisional game. We got the Bears, who are going to Green Bay, the frozen tundra, to play the Packers. The Packers are favorite 6.5 at home. The Bears are coming off an impressive win in Philadelphia against the Eagles, against the Super Bowl champions. They kind of bullied them around. The running game was crazy. The first time since 2 Bears running backs had over 100 yards since 1985. This is not 1985. I think that the Bears, their game plan to bully the line of scrimmage, what they did last week against the Eagles, I don't think it's going to work this week. The Green Bay Packers have a Super Bowl caliber defense. They're going to fight back. They're not just going to sit there and let it happen. So I picked the Packers. I'm going to cover the spread, 6.5 points at home against the Bears. The Bears are kind of high right now, but the Packers are right there. They actually a half game behind the Bears in the standings. They got a tie, 8-3-1. The Bears are 9-3. So I think this is actually the week where the Packers overtake the Bears in the division. Jordan Love, everybody's already said, like I said before, the Packers have a Super Bowl caliber defense. Only thing they need to do, Jordan Love to do, is not turn the ball over. That's the only thing you got to do. When they don't turn the ball over, they're undefeated. If he has 1 or more turnovers, they lose a few games. So yeah, that's all they need Jordan Love to do.